I believe that we are all special and we are unique. We deserve a life of love, of happiness, prosperity, and vitality. We all have amazing gifts and unique talents, and if we can learn to tap into those talents and really allow them to flourish and prosper, coming from the right spot, coming from the right place, we can achieve anything that we want in our life. My story began early in school when I was a child, and I was bullied a lot. I was hurt physically and emotionally. And I learned to just disappear. I was that shy kid, the one who just stayed in the background. And at that time, my self-worth was practically zero. But there was a little voice in my head that kept saying, I matter. I can do more. I'm built for more things. And since that time, I started searching for things that I was good at and spending more time doing those things. At that time, I was a fan of comics. I loved Superman, and I could just relate, and I believed, and I wanted to reconnect with those superheroes that could just fly and do all the things that they want to do, and people loved them. And that was something that really, really attracted me. Since that time, I really learned to take all the negativity that was in my environment and really harness it towards something positive. I started working on myself, improving myself in sports, and just getting all that energy and putting it in the right place. The biggest issue, the biggest emotion that I had to deal with was fear. I was always so afraid. So I don't know if you are listening to this, you might be in school, you might be in college, you might be in university, or in your professional life. You might be in a relationship right now. And we are so scared all the time. We are afraid to do new things. We are afraid to explore ourselves, to express ourselves completely and honestly with other people. You might be in school and you might be in a different situation in which you might be the shy kid. You might be that person who is usually reserved, who's not the life of the party. You might be the kid who hasn't figured out the social aspects yet. But I want you to know that you are special, and there are things that you can do that no one else can. There was never anyone like you in this world, and there never will be. So my job, my goal is to bring all the resources and motivation towards you guys, towards you, so that you can realize your true potential, so you can realize that you are special and that you matter. We all want a life full of health, wealth, love, and happiness. These are the 4 pillars of a good life. And the journey of a good life begins by taking the first step. As long as we are moving in the right direction, every step we take, we get closer and closer. You can learn to be totally confident. You can learn to be comfortable in any situation. You can learn to love fully and completely. I have been studying successful people, and those people have really accomplished the pillars of good life. And I've realized what they do, how they do it. I've modeled their behavior, and I continue to model that. This channel is about bringing all those resources, all the tips, tricks, and more importantly, how to be successful, how to be the person that you want to be. Because there's a sense of beingness. There's a sense of just allowing yourself to really be who you want to be and connecting with that self. I'll bring to you all these technologies and terminologies, these tips and techniques to really connect with that deeper part of you and harness your ability to be great, harness your ability to be successful and confident. You are more than who you think you are, and you can achieve anything that you set your goals to. No matter who you are or where you are at in your life, you can find prosperity, vitality, and success.